Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. Big NHL slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action, guys. A lot of good boosts and promos this weekend. And yeah, big slate today. Starting with the Colorado Avalanche versus the New York Rangers. Colorado opening up as road favorites at -170. Rangers +140 with the over-under at 6. Colorado coming into this matchup 19-2-6. The Rangers 15-12-2. Head-to-head Colorado 7-0-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Colorado, they're coming off an Islanders loss. Rangers 2-game winning streak coming off an Ottawa win. They lost to Colorado in their last meeting 6-3. Colorado 7-3 against the Rangers. 12-2 in their last 14, 4-2 on the road. The numbers are great for Colorado. The unders hitting the Rangers 5 of their last 7 against Colorado. Rangers have played well, 5-1 in their last 6, but Colorado's pretty much owned them here, and I think I'll take the Avalanche on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Florida Panthers. Florida opening up as home favorites at -165. Columbus +140 with the over-under at 6.5. Columbus coming into this matchup 13-9-5. Florida 12-12-2. Head-to-head, Florida 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Columbus 2-game winning streak coming off a Detroit win. Florida, they've dropped 4 in a row coming off a Nashville loss. Columbus 0-8 against Florida. They're 1-10 on the road against Florida. They just cannot beat Florida. Florida currently 0-5 at home. The overs hit in 12 of their last 18 against Columbus here. Yeah, even with Florida struggling, just feels like a game they'll bounce back. They've been so dominant against Columbus here. I think it's a good spot for them. And I think I'll take Florida at home today. Next matchup, we got the Utah Mammoth versus the Calgary Flames. Calgary opening up as home favorites at -120. Utah +100 with the over-under at 6. Utah coming into this matchup 14-12-3. Calgary 10-15-4. Head-to-head, Utah 3-0 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Utah on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Vancouver win. Calgary coming off a Minnesota win. Utah, they are 4-1 against Calgary. Currently 1-9 on the road against Calgary. Calgary, the under has hit in 4 of their last 6 against Utah. Not the greatest looking matchup here. I think Utah's a good dog. I don't really trust Calgary as a favorite, so I'll take a shot with Utah +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New Jersey Devils versus the Boston Bruins. Devils opening up as road favorites at -130. Boston +110 with the over-under at 5.5. Devils coming into this matchup 16-11-1. The Bruins 16-13. Head-to-head, Boston 7-1-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Devils, they've dropped 4 in a row. Back-to-back shutout losses, 3-0. Boston, they're coming off a St. Louis win. The Devils 3-9 against Boston. They're 1-6 on the road against Boston. Boston 8-2 at home. The overs hit in 4 of their last 5 against the Devils. I really like Boston as an underdog. I mean, they've played fine, even with a bunch of injuries. And Devils, just horrible offense these last 2 games here. I'll take Boston +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Nashville Predators versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina opening up as home favorites at -240. Nashville +190 with the over-under at 6. Nashville coming into this matchup 10-13-4. Carolina 16-8-2. Head-to-head, Nashville 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Nashville on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Florida win. Carolina coming off a Toronto loss. Nashville 4-1 in their last 5. They got a little bit of momentum right now. 5-1 against Carolina. They are just 5-14 on the road against Carolina, so haven't had success on the road there. Carolina, they overs hit 5 of their last 7 against Nashville. It's tough because Nashville hasn't been able to win there, but they are hot right now, coming off some pretty good wins. I just don't see them going on the road and beating Carolina. I think it's going to be tough. I think I'll take the Hurricanes at home today. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Blues versus the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa opening up as home favorites at -155. The Blues +130 with the over-under at 5.5. Blues coming into this matchup 9-12-7. Ottawa 13-10-4. Head-to-head St. Louis 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. St. Louis, they've dropped 2 in a row, coming off a Boston loss, 3-7 in their last 10. Ottawa, coming off a Rangers loss. St. Louis, 4-1 against Ottawa. The overs hit in 5 of their last 6 on the road against Ottawa. Yeah, not a great looking matchup here. St. Louis did beat them 4-3 4 games ago. I think they're a decent dog today. I'll take a shot with the Blues +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Islanders versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning opening up as home favorites at -190. The Islanders +160 with the over-under at 6. Islanders coming into this matchup 15-10-3. The Lightning 16-9-2. Head-to-head, Tampa Bay 6-3-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Islanders, they've won 2 in a row coming off a Colorado win. They just beat Tampa 2 games ago. Tampa, they've dropped 2 in a row. The Islanders 4-10 against Tampa, 1-8 on the road against Tampa here. Overall, they've struggled, but was able to beat them last time. Tampa 4-1 at home. The unders hit in 5 of their last 6 against the Islanders here. I don't know. I'd be surprised if the Islanders steal 2, like 2 in a row against Tampa here. I think I'm gonna take the Lightning at home with the bounce back today. Next matchup, we get the Montreal Canadiens versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -135. Montreal +115 with the over-under at 6.5. Montreal coming into this matchup 14-9-3. Toronto 13-11-3. Head-to-head, Toronto 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Montreal 4-6 in their last 10. They're coming off a Winnipeg win. They've already beaten Toronto during this 10-game stretch. Toronto, 3-game winning streak, coming off a Carolina and Florida win. Offense is looking good these last 3 games. Montreal 2-9 against Toronto, 0-8 on the road against Toronto here. The overs hit in Toronto's 9 of their last 11 at home. Yeah, I think for the first time we got some momentum with Toronto here. Offense is looking good. I think I'll take the Maple Leafs at home today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Los Angeles Kings. Kings opening up as home favorites at -220. Chicago +180 with the over-under at 5.5. Chicago coming into this matchup 12-9-6. The Kings 12-8-7. Head-to-head, LA 7-2-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Chicago coming off an LA win. Yeah, the teams just played each other. LA, they've dropped 2 in a row. They are 2-6 on their last 8 here. Chicago 4-11 on the road against LA. They haven't been the best against LA, so was able to get a nice underdog win against them. LA, the unders hit in 5 of their last 5 at home. Do we trust Kings as big favorites? Are they going to lose back-to-back to Chicago? I think it's going to be tough for Chicago to get back-to-back, and I think LA takes this one. I'll take the Kings at home today. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Red Wings versus the Seattle Kraken. Detroit opening up as road favorites at -125. The Kraken +105 with the over-under at 6. Detroit coming into this matchup 14-11-3. The Kraken 11-8-6. Head-to-head, Detroit 5-2-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Detroit, they are coming off a Columbus loss. They beat Seattle in their last meeting 4-2. Kraken, they've dropped 4 in a row. Detroit 4-1 against Seattle. Seattle, the overs hit in 6 of their last 6 against Detroit here. I think I like Detroit. Been good against the Kraken. Kraken on a bad stretch right now. I'll take Detroit on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Wild versus the Vancouver Canucks. Wild opening up as road favorites at -145. Vancouver +120 with the over-under at 5.5. The Wild coming into this matchup 15-8-5. Vancouver 10-15-3. Head-to-head, Minnesota 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Minnesota coming off a Calgary loss. Vancouver. They've dropped 4 in a row. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They just have not played well. You got Minnesota playing great, 11-2 against Vancouver. The unders hitting 6 of their last 6 on the road against Vancouver. Vancouver 0-5 at home. Just don't have much confidence in Vancouver the way they've played. I'll take the Wild on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Winnipeg Jets versus the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton opening up as home favorites at -205. Winnipeg +170 with the over-under at 6.5. Winnipeg coming into this matchup 14-12-1. Edmonton 12-11-5. Head-to-head. Winnipeg 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Winnipeg coming off a Buffalo win. They've really struggled here. They are 2-6 in their last 8. Edmonton 4-6 in their last 10. Neither team playing that great right now. Winnipeg is 4-1 on the road against Edmonton. The overs hit in Edmonton's 4 of their last 5 at home. I think Winnipeg's a good dog here. I wouldn't trust either team as a massive favorite at home. Seems too risky the way both the teams have played during this last 2 weeks. I'll take Winnipeg +1.5 on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.